March 23rd, 2016. Officially 5.5 weeks out from the OCB Orlando Championships, doing men's physique. So, last week was a very, very busy week for me. Just work was 62 hours. And then, obviously, training. On top of that, added an extra day of cardio in via coach. And, yeah, so very, very long week. Enjoyable. Got a lot done. Very productive as well. Had a couple articles go up on the USMyProtein.com. One on metabolic adaptation. The other one on fiber content and hitting dietary fiber goals. And then sort of relating that a little bit to flexible dieting. Working on another article right now on creatine, trying to sort of explain a little bit what it does, how much you should supplement, how it works, those sorts of things. On top of that, I've also decided that I want to be even better when it comes to the biomechanics of lifts, being able to look at somebody's form, tell exactly what's up, are you lacking in ankle mobility? Do you have poor dorsiflexion? Are your hips too tight? Are you not getting enough external rotation and opening up the knees wide enough? And so I've ordered some more books on more biomechanics stuff, and actually took some recommendations from one of my friends, Danny Bove, who is a really, really, really smart guy when it comes to biomechanics. And so I'm trying to get better on that while I have some time as well. Other than that, obviously I've been training. Intensity is up, volume's up. I had taken some days to do more volume last week. Today is actually going to be leg day. It will be a higher intensity day. That being said, it'll be squats and RDLs. And then off to, the world of bodybuilding, volume, and accessory exercises. So, probably hit abs as well, just because I haven't been gotten hit in a couple days. And then cardio. It's really, really, really nice out. So I'm going to take my bicycle out and go hit the trail and do that for cardio today, get some sun, because I'm white. Checked in with Paul this morning, likes where I'm at, down a pound or so, changes in the physique, getting close to contest lean. So that feels nice. And the truth is, I'm probably already leaner than I was in November, if not really damn close. Also, really looking forward to the powerlifting meet. Like I said, not trying to do anything crazy, just going to go have fun, and I'm really looking forward to enjoying that and getting to see some of the guys that have participated in the prior powerlifting studies that we've done in the lab, and some of the other people just from USF that I know, and it'll be cool to get to see them lift and catch up and see how they've been progressing, or how some of them are coming off of injuries and how they're doing, and all those sorts of things. So I'm really excited about that. I saw something online, and it was almost like a transformation pic, but it was this female who was, well, I'm sure by BMI standards, she's at least obese, if not morbidly obese. It looks to be morbidly obese, and she's just the same either way. And so I get the whole we need to accept body image stuff, and just because somebody is overweight, it doesn't mean that they're that there's anything wrong with them mentally, or that they're lazy, and and that's the truth. That here's the problem, though. When we have a lot of adipose tissue or fat tissue, especially around the abdominal regions, risk factors go up. Heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. And so we see that with weight comes a lot of risk factors for health. And when we know that you can be a fit fat or fat and fit, however, I don't think I've ever seen anybody who's obese and fit. I've seen people who are overweight, you know, who, but I mean, when you look at somebody and it's just obvious, it's almost guaranteed that there are underlying health conditions, or that there will be within the near future, if that weight is not, you know, if you don't begin to control that weight. And so whereas I'm all about, you know, accepting body images and different body types, and I'm all about accepting people where they're at, I'm not about accepting things that can hurt and kill you. And I'm not about endorsing that, especially from a health standpoint. And I see it. I see people who have been overweight their entire lives. I see those are the people that are coming to me in cardiac rehab, you know? And so I know what it ends up being. I think the problem is there's a lot of people, and I touched on it a little bit before in one of my other videos, but they don't look at the long term. So it's not only long term, you know, in the, well, how's my health gonna be able to play a role, but that health is going to play a role in how happy you are. Are you able to get up and move around the house? Do you want to have a heart attack at 50 or 45? You know? Do you want to have to come deal with my ass after you've had bypass surgery? No. Why would you? No. So, yeah, it's cool. I accept you for who you are, but my acceptance, you know, you can accept something without endorsing it. And I think that's a big problem that our society today has, is that if you don't accept me, you must hate me, or you must, you know, like, no, I do accept you, but what you're doing is going to hurt you, it's going to kill you, it's going to harm you in the long run. And so because of the fact that I see those long-term consequences to where you're at or what you're doing, I want to encourage you to do something that's going to marginalize, or if not, get rid of those consequences altogether. You know, I actually had thought about, do I even want to talk about this? You know, and then I thought, you know, it doesn't matter. Nobody really watches my YouTube. I don't feel like I really have that strong of an opinion on it in the first place. So why not talk about it, you know? So, you know, I said, screw it, I'll talk about it, I'll put something in there, you know, and that's how I feel about it. You know, that's great, you're beautiful, you're awesome, you are who you are. What I care about is the health consequences, okay? Blood markers, adipose tissue, hormonal profiles, those things don't lie, they're there for a reason. Off my soapbox now, that's really all I wanted to talk about. Not related to prep. Other than that, I'm still feeling great. Energy levels, I mean, but that's how it gets. So just dealing with it one day at a time, enjoying it as it goes, and really just trying to love the process, which I think is easier since this is my 3rd or 4th year doing this. It's 4th year of shows, yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, that's about it. We painted the Pro Physique gym yesterday. Shout out to Jason and Benson from the team for helping out with that. You guys made a huge difference. It would have taken me 3 or 4 days to get it done without you. So thanks, thank you. Hopefully, Coach Paul is psyched when he gets back from down under and enjoys it. But chances are I will probably get to use it before he does. Sucker! Alright, but that's it. It's about time for me to get going back into work. So until next week, see ya.